Hi everybody. Yes, it's a joyful time again, and you're welcome to Nita's Zen Show. I am your humble host, Anadi Benita. On the show today, I have this beautiful, elegant, looking like she is full of fashion sense. You get? Yes. So let's give it up for a very known, popular creative director and an influencer. Give it up for Presh and
Thank you so much. Oh my god. Hi guys, Preshy and I'm a creative director, as she said, and an influencer. Nice to meet you all.
beautiful. Yes, you are. You're really beautiful.
Thank you so
And
much.
trust me, you're stunning.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, welcome to Nita's Zen Show.
I am honored to be here.
Oh my God, she said she's
I am really honored to be here because I saw your text the other day,
okay.
and I was like, okay, why did you just think about it to have me on your show? I really am grateful to be here. Thank you for reaching out.
Please, I had to reach out because this girl is a rare gem. I've seen her updates and everything. I'm like, what am I doing if I don't have an influencer on my show? You get? All right, she will prove to you that she's worth it. Please give us introduction of what you do, the history, when did you start. I want to know. I know you want to know too.
Okay, so basically, Preshy Ann used to be, she's still that girl, Precious actually. My real name is Precious, but I like to be called Preshy Ann because Preshy Ann is not just a name, it is an embodiment of a character that I've built for years back now. I used to be that girl who was not confident in herself, and I lacked purpose. I didn't know what I wanted, up until my sister actually gave me the motivation to push my influencing career.
No, call your sister name. She deserves the award.
No, she deserves it actually. Her name is Beautiful Chidinma.
Beautiful.
Yes, love you, girl.
I love you too.
Love you, girl. So I think I'll drop my first picture. That was what she took of me. You understand? That actually started my career as an influencer.
Okay.
And well, it's been up from there because from influencing, I started trying out other things, and I did not limit myself to just influencing. Yes.
You're versatile.
I'm very versatile. I'm a versatile creative.
Okay.
But so far, where I am in my journey now is learning to collaborate with other people, because I started out as someone doing something by herself. I used to create content, fashion content by myself and all. But since ending of last year, beginning of this year, I've been looking more towards collaborating with people, and that is where my creative directing journey actually started. Yes, because then I'm reaching out to people, creatives, seeing things from their own eyes, and you are seeing that in as much as your point of view is valid, someone else's point of view too is like, do you understand? So the power of coming together to create something magical.
Two heads
better than one. Yeah, for real.
Yes. Okay, so you would please tell us your best experience so far with your journey of work.
Well, I've had so many experiences, I can't even lie. I think I've had so many experiences working with people. I think my most memorable experience that was very pleasurable for me was my first project this year, where I had an inspiration to create something that I've not seen before, using fire. And even though I go back to it now and it does not look as good as I used to see it, but still, I cannot forget that feeling of creating something, having something in your head is one thing, and putting it out, yes, it's another thing. That working with people can be quite tasking sometimes. But with the help of my friend then, Ice Cream Boy, who was the model that volunteered to do the work with me, and Kingsley, we were able to, at some point I almost gave up. Real stuff, I actually fell into a gutter that day. It was so funny, but it was very fulfilling seeing the end product. And since then that particular post was what actually drew someone to me. Do you understand? Like he reached out from ABJ and was like, he saw my work, and I was like, yo. So if I had given up at that point where I felt like giving up, I wouldn't have.
Of course.
So it was a very good experience for me. Can't lie.
So if I didn't pick anything, I should pick do not give up.
Do not give up.
Don't.
Valid. Don't give up.
Alright, that's so touching and inspiring. So you would tell us the worst part of your career so far?
Man, there have been bad days for real. Like I cannot even lie. There's been bad days, but I thank God for life regardless.
Of course.
I think one of the worst things I experience as a creative is having creative block in general. Those days where you have the responsibility to put out work, you are responsible for a particular work, but you are in a place where you cannot even produce something, and it feels like people are depending on you to put out something, but you can't. It happens sometimes, like frequently, you get. So because they expect a level of work from you, you have to always show up. But then those times where you can't really even show up for yourself, and you're just down, and then how it works for me is that I might just sleep and it's a coping mechanism. I'll just sleep and feel down and feel depressed. I think those are like the worst part of my journey. But it's not that bad, because I believe that even those days add up to the whole, the general scheme of things.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry for those days.
Nah, it's cool.
All right. So wrapping up the show. Is there anything you would love to tell the viewers out there?
Yes, actually.
Talk to us.
Yeah, so I really want to point out the fact that nobody really talks about, as I just said, the slow days that we have sometimes as creatives, and no one really talks about how normal it is to have those days where you are blank, where you don't have to perform, where it feels like you are not creative anymore. It feels like you've lost your spark as a person, and then you go on the internet and then you see your peers creating, you see stuff coming out, and you feel like, oh my god, I'm not creating anything, they are leaving me behind and all. And it feels like if you don't perform, if you don't show out, it feels like you're not even doing anything. See your mates, give yourself rest. That's it. That's all a lie, because social media is not real. I can be posting something today that I did 2 months ago, and it feel like I'm up to par, and I'm putting things back to back, and that's why I get surprised sometimes when someone calls me and be like, I'm seeing your update. I'm like, give me jobs. Do you get?
Yeah.
So I just want to say that we should, as a creative, you should give yourself the grace to fall back. You should give yourself the grace to rest, and you shouldn't feel guilty to rest, to take care of yourself, because rest is also as productive as putting out work. That's basically it.
Woo! A round of applause, please. Okay, wrapping up the show, I want to thank you for watching so far, and I'm thanking you for subscribing so far, the comments, the shares, the likes. I learned something I don't know about you. Now, please, lastly, so I don't get to forget.
Yes.
Where can we catch this beauty? Yeah, please. When this work is coming, how can we
reach out?
Please.
Okay, so I'm active AF. But okay, you can see me on any platform.
Okay.
Well, actually, just Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp. Instagram and TikTok is Preshy Ann. So I'm thinking of moving on to YouTube very soon. Okay. But for now, I'm on Instagram and TikTok as Preshy Ann. PRESHY space AN. Thank you.
Alright, you've heard this damsel. Follow Nitas then, of course, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I am still your humble host, Anadi Benita. And from this damsel and this war fine girl that is always bringing it hot to your screen, we are saying bye-bye.
Bye.
If you really want it, go, don't hold back.